As they race up towards the line.
Russell's going along like a winner.
With a photo finish between second and third.
Oh, it was close.
Hello everyone, thanks for joining me. It's Bryce here and welcome to the Back Winner Racing Update brought to you by Smart Odds. Compare odds with Smart Odds now. Sign up and use the code WINBIG to get a 30-day free trial. That's a month free trial instead of the normal 14 days. Thanks everyone for joining me. And as I touched on there, jump on the Smart Odds comparison. I've found it extremely handy. You can compare all the odds from the major bookies and even smaller ones and find the best price for runners. In the long run, it's the logical thing to do for any punter out there. This weekend, racing Sandown, Rosehill, Eagle Farm is where a lot of the big races are happening. The JJ Atkins, Dane Ripper Stakes, and of course, the Stradbroke. All eyes will be on that. It's a great race. It's one of the bigger Group 1s in the country that we've got, and that's at Eagle Farm in Queensland, near where I am. So, firstly, I'll just get stuck into Sandown. For listeners, it's a 9-race card there, no features, so a fairly sort of wide open field on this day in lots of the races. So if you're getting involved, just be wary. It's a bit of a tricky card, this one. But my best bet comes up in race number 4. This is Dirty Grin. From barrier number 5, I think this just sets up perfectly for it. It was obviously extremely unlucky last start, flying to the line in a BM84. It lost by a head. It should have won by a couple of lengths. It was a good thing beaten. I like the setup here, back in grade. The claimer takes off the weight. It's become a very honest runner, this prep. It hasn't missed the top 3 so far. So just a super consistent horse. I think it's better than when it first started. It's notched up 3 wins this prep. It had 2 wins prior in its first 12 runs. So I think it's really hit its straps this prep. And if there's more fuel in the tank, it should be really hard to beat out here. It's had a bit of a break, so I like that it's had a bit of time to recover from the last start run because it has been up quite a while, this prep. And that's probably my only concern is, I guess, at some point the runners have to get to an end of prep run. So it does happen, but that looks the one to beat in this. And jump on the odds comparison and you can get the best odds there for Dirty Grin. So that was my best bet at Sandown. At Rosehill, we've got the feature here, the Winter Cup, and I've actually gone with a little bit of value. I know Touristic got the job done for us last time at odds. It was a strong win, and yeah, it was nice to get something up at double figures and keep the best each way bets really rolling. I'm here with Changing of the Guard. It's a high rating runner. It's an import who had 3 runs last prep. I thought it was very good in its last run, second behind First Light, obviously well beaten. It's had its chance, but that's good form for this. It's SP'd at $12, $3.60 and $5, so a lot of market support, and its UK forms is quite strong. A recent trial was good, and anyone that follows me knows how much I enjoy Gibbo, so that with him booked there, that's a really, really good push for me. I think that'd be very hard to beat in this field, so bit of a tricky card as well. I found the field's quite open today, and probably have to be cautious punting here as well. I do like Codetta in race 5. I thought it was an excellent return run. It gets a weight swing here on King's Secret, who beat it, but I thought through the line it was excellent last start. It'll be strips fitter. It hasn't missed a Quinella on the soft footing, which it should get here, and this is just the same setup, 1100 at Rosehill again. So I think with any luck from the draw, it can turn the tables on the second favourite, King's Secret, and I think that's a clear runner to beat in this. This field looks pretty weak, so jump on the odds comparison, and you can get some good odds there about that. The next race, the race prior, Hell to Pay is another one I want to keep an eye on. I know the form's been quite strong around it. You look at Engine Room, Married Chef, and Pink Shala was okay the other day. I think this is a good race for it. Hopper's the other one I'm worried about. I think this has got some good form. Mickey's Medal, it was second to last start, and has come out and won again since. So I think this is a handy race. Maybe that might be the Quinella play here with the 3 and the 8. They're the 2 I'm keen on in race number 4 at Rosehill. So yeah, they're my picks for Rosehill. Just got the one feature, and you can jump on SmartB to get the rest of my selections there. Jo will have all her features up for Eagle Farm, so plenty to dive into there. I'm just going to say a couple of my thoughts. The JJ Atkins is a good race. I do like Grafter Burners. I think it hasn't had a whole lot of luck this prep, and it does have to turn the tables on Cool Archie, but it was excellent fresh, half a length off Cool Archie. I think getting back onto a drier deck will suit here, but barrier 2 is the key. I think it'll just get a better run in transit. I mean, Cool Archie's absolutely airborne. It's 3 out of 3, but it gets off the heavy now, and it's got barrier 9. So Grafter Burners looks the value. You can jump on the odds comparison. There's a good price about it at the moment. Should get around $7.50. So I think that's fair enough in this field, which is wide open. But Grafter Burners is the one that I like. Race number 7, Dane Ripper Stakes. This is a good race. Alentier is 1 out of 1 at Eagle Farm. I think she'll run really well here. She's got some strong form lines. You look back last prep, not far off Lady Shenandoah, not far off Magic Time, and not far off Amelia's Jewel. So she's the class of this race, along with Firestorm, who's just a first up bandit. Whether you consider it first, it is first up here, I'm not sure, but that's got a superb fresh record. And obviously Floozy's going really well for the Golden Yard, who he manages to flip horses form around. But I'm not too sure whether that's the right form for this. At 1 and a BM78 2 runs back and then beat Scud last start, fell in. So yeah, I think I'm happy to take that on. I think Tashi's another who's a good chance. It's come out of some handy races, just beaten by City of Lights in infancy. That's great form for this. So it's a good field. City of Lights in this field as well. So yeah, wide open, but I'm happy to take on Floozy. Pretty confident that won't get in the top 3. In the Stradbroke, I like Golden Mile here. I think Eagle Farm's a good track for it, good hunting ground for it. You go look back, last start just beaten by Jolie Star. That was a fantastic win from Jolie Star coming from the clouds. So I thought it ran out of its skin at $26. The start prior, 3rd behind Libertad. And then the starts 4 starts ago was 3rd behind Antino, and that looks as good a form as any in this. I think it'll be very hard to beat. I think a top 3 or top 4 finish here is the way to go. War Machine, obviously airborne. It'll land up on speed with Timmy Clark. But yeah, I thought Golden Mile was a good value. Private Eye, the class of the race in Komochi. But a lot of these guys don't win out of turn these days. And the instructor as well, also in the mix. So it's a bit of a wide open field. But they're the ones I'm keen on. Front page also, good last start win, and well done anyone that followed it in. Looked very hard to beat. So that's the Stradbroke. Absolutely ripping race. Anyone has time, tune in. The Q22, I'm not going chips in here, but I do think Faulkner Park's the clear one. I think this field's quite limited. Faulkner Park, I mean, it won this race last year. This track, it's ready to win. It's bumped into Antino its last couple, so I think $2.30 is more than fair enough. I think jump on the odds comparison, keep an eye on it late. But yeah, I think those odds are fair. I don't think it's a good thing, but I think it's definitely the best horse in the race and racing the best at the moment. You've got New Endeavour and you've got Militarised, but those fellas do not win out of turn. I think Faulkner Park's a bit more honest, and Kovalika as well. Kovalika does race well here, but yeah, he's been knocking on the door for a long, long time. So they're the feature races at Eagle Farm. You can jump on, check out Joe's features, and get stuck into those. Just make sure to listen to the SmartB Sports Update for updates on other sports around the world. Sign up to the SmartB to get the Back a Winner newsletter, daily best bets, tip of the day, and daily updates in news and information for all your sports and racing. And make sure to follow SmartB app on all your social media platforms and Back a Winner on Twitter or X. Thanks very much for listening. Good luck on the weekend.
With a photo finish between 2nd and 3rd.
Oh, it was close.